Hi, I'm Brian King. I've worked for Miller-Thomas-Gyekis for 15 years now, and we started this project at Shadyside Presbyterian Church about 8 months ago. We overcame some of the challenges. With all our years of experience and knowledge, we figured out the best process to make it the good quality project that we had. We had a good team, a lot of people. It was a really fun project and we really enjoyed ourselves here. So when we first got here, we had surveyed everything. We built our scaffolding around the bottom of the church so we could start tearing off the old slate that was crumbling and leaking.
I'm Noah Miller. I'm the roofing superintendent at Miller-Thomas-Gyekis. Miller-Thomas-Gyekis is also referred to as MTG. I've been here for 7 years. The Shadyside Presbyterian project. It had a lot of challenges and everybody worked together really well. Getting material up and down was a challenge, but getting everything set up properly, and Brian's crew did a great job of overcoming and dealing with all that.
Once we got all the slate tore off the church, we had to build scaffolding around the base of the steeple, which was on the church's roof, which was pretty interesting because you had to go up the actual roof of the church to get to the steeple. So we had to get the finial off the roof, and it weighed probably 40 pounds or so, and that's 80 feet from our scaffolding. So we had to tie a rope and lower it down the one side that we didn't have no jacks, and just slowly get it to our scaffolding base so we can handle it to get the rest of the way to the ground and start ripping off the slate off the steeple. Once we were able to rip off all the old slate off the steeple, we started at the bottom and worked our way back up to the top. Once we got to the top with all of our slate, we had to bring out the new finial. We had a bunch of guys carry it up the side, passing it up along to get it all the way to the top, making sure we did not scratch or dent it. And once we were able to place that onto the top, we were able to tear down our jacks and planks so we could finish the steeple. So once we finished the steeple, we had to tear the scaffolding off of the church's roof so we could start laying new slate onto the lower part of the church. Once we were able to finish the slate on the lower part of the church, it was just going over everything and making sure that all the slate that might have got broken during the install process was all fixed and 100% watertight and finished product.
Slate has a life of 75 to 100 years, especially this slate. It's similar to tile. We did a project, the Allegheny County Courthouse, that was tile, which was also 75 to 100 years. I want to just thank Brian and the crew and everyone else that was involved in this project for their hard work, quality of work, and dedication to make sure everything was done properly and making it a successful job.
So once all the slate was finished, we were able to tear down our scaffolding, clean up, and restore everything back to its original state like we were never even here.
MTG takes great pride in their workmanship and customer satisfaction.